I was interested in finding out how Urban Meyer won a football national championship with the Ohio State Buckeyes. So I read his excellent autobiography entitled Above the Line, Lessons in Leadership and Life from a Championship Program. Would you like to learn a key foundational principle in the Buckeyes' success that you can apply to your own life? Well, let me boil it down for you. E plus R equals O. What? The Buckeyes' success has more to do with that formula than any offensive or defensive scheme Meyer has ever developed. What does E plus R equal O mean? E, the events that happen in your life, plus R, your response to those events, equals O, the outcome. You see, unsuccessful teams and unsuccessful people do not believe in the formula. They think that E equals O. The event equals the outcome. In other words, if somebody cuts them off in traffic, they need to get angry. If the boss yells at them, they need to put her back into her place. In fact, why can we get angry in situations like these? Because in those moments we can feel unappreciated, powerless, or out of control. We don't like feeling that way. So getting angry is our way to feel like we can get back our power or control. But the feeling's only temporary, and we can cause permanent damage when we resort to anger. The first step in gaining emotional intelligence is to become aware of your emotions. But do you realize that only 36% of people are able to identify their emotions as they're occurring? As a result, they simply go from E to O, from the event to the outcome. Now, we may have no control over the E, the event, but we have total control over the R, our response, and as a result, the O, the outcome. Let me give you an example of how I used the E plus R equal O formula yesterday. I made an opening statement to a friend, and for no apparent reason, she blew up at me. Now, I didn't really know in that moment how to best respond, but I certainly knew how I was not going to respond, which was by becoming angry or defensive with her. So I just walked away to think about how to best respond. It didn't take long because in the meantime, my friend sent me a text message which said, "I'm really sorry." So I went back and we continued the conversation. But by taking a moment to think about my emotions and my response to the event, I didn't do anything to harm our long-term friendship. When I taught a class on emotional intelligence last week, one attendee told me that the formula E plus R equals O was the most important thing she had learned all day. The event plus your response to that event equals the outcome.